I'm just gonna play some FF, do story for like 1-2 hours, and then call it a night. It's gonna be a nice chill stream. Roos, my, what a wonderful surprise. Gonna still playing Waltz of the Wizards, so I'm gonna be like, alright, I'll have fun. It looks fun. It looks like a fun game. I wish VR games were a little bit... Like, there's a lot of VR games that are really fun, but I wish they were just heftier games, you know? Bruce, my, what a wonderful surprise. Though I hope your being here doesn't mean someone's been hurt. Thanks to you, I've had far fewer patients coming through my door as of late. Which is a shame, come to think of it. I've had a few opportunities to test my new medicines. I jest, of course. It's actually been quite pleasant to have a few moments to myself now and then. The truth about Warriors of Light. But the Exarch has already spoken with me about them. Well, if there's more to the tale, I'd very much like to hear it. How do people make content? So I want to expand and start, because I'm learning video editing. And so I want to expand to making kind of YouTube videos. But how in the world do I turn what I'm doing here into a video? A compilation of... I think one is I need to figure out how to record without the cameras. Oh, I'll do so. I'll figure it out. No, this can't be. Surely there's at least one book here that does not cast the Warriors of Light and the deeds in such a negative light. Oh, Roos, forgive me. The Cabinet of Curiosity has been bustling with visitors of late, but I fear our repository lacks for the knowledge they seek. People wish to know the truth of the Flood, of the Warriors of Light. I've searched high and low, but alas, every account portrays them as no better than sin-eaters, abominations worthy only of scorn and resentment. I know they were not always judged so harshly, yet I can find no proof. I dare call myself a librarian. You address the people and tell them truth of the Warriors of Light? Of the Flood? How wonderful! You have regaled me with the tale once before, but I should love to hear it again. Oh, and you may be assured I will not come alone. Whee! Okay, now we go talk to this guy in the markets. Braggy, I'm trying to do more consistent streams, just cause. Good idea. Come west to the market, have you? Well, I can guarantee you'll have no trouble finding what you need, whatever it may be. Under Yormor's new leadership, trade has never been more prosperous. Word is that fellow from Data Stoneworks has taken over as mayor. Did he really? Little wonder business is booming the way it is. I imagine it won't be long before all of Norvrad reaps the benefits. Have you come not to talk about the market? Something on your minds? Oh, I see. Nexar did mention they had something to do with your returning the night to Norvrad. Alright, consider my interest piqued. So, we want to talk about the Warriors of Light and how they were partly responsible for the flood of lights that consumed this world. It's basically a post-apocalyptic world right now. And everyone has believed that the Warriors of Light have, are the cause. But the reality is, an Ascian planned it all. Those pesky Asians. Well, well, to what do I owe the pleasure? Whatever it is, I must ask you be brief. With the night returned, visitors have been flocking to the Crystarium. I find myself too busy by half. I don't mind it though, seeing the stairs so full of life and excitement. One can almost forget the flood ever happened. Wars of Light? Yes, the Arxarch has mentioned them before, but everyone knows them as the cardinal virtues. Are you suggesting there's more to it than that? Well, you've yet to steer us wrong, so I'm willing to hear what you say. Oh. Ooh, look at this sword. Ultimate Claymore of the Heavens. I like it. Alright, who's the last person we gotta talk to? This one. Catless Everdeen. Well, well, what a coincidence. I was just reading of a letter I received from Grindelwald not long ago. He says a visitor from the Crystarium found him at the bottom of the ocean, and that he inspired him to reach new artistic heights. Well, I can only think of one person capable of both feats, though I'd say the latter is far more impressive. You'd think fate would bring the two of you together in such a place. I'm sorry? You mean the Exarch didn't tell us the whole story of the Warriors of Light? Well, whatever he's left unsaid, I'm all ears. These people are surprisingly cooperative. They were, for 100 years, several generations of people in this kind of situation. You know, they've been taught that the Warriors of Light caused the apocalypse. So handsome, I mean, oh, what about these, baby? I'm just kidding. Those I spoke with at the orchard in the rookery were quite keen to hear what we have to say. For as much hope as they have for the future, the scars of the past weigh heavy on them still. Urianger, look at Urianger, look at that face. Look at that dreamboat. That side eye. Oh my. Can't believe he was hiding everything behind his goggles. Isn't it cool that even their eyes move? The heads move, their eyes move. Oh, Urianger. Oops. 'Tis good to see the people of the Crystarium so eager to learn the truth. And with this newfound knowledge of the past, you'll at last be able to look to the future with eyes unclouded. Alright, Alfino, tell me the details. There you are! Wait, there you are. Between the four of us, I dare say we've swept the Crystarium from top to bottom. Now we need but wait for the people to gather. Oh, I see a paladin. Look, do you see Astra in the box? Isn't she cute? Oh, look at how many people there are. I know that games have limitations, and it's kind of rare to see that this many characters in one spot.
Let us begin, shall we?
Let me turn the volume up. Speak to me, Alfino.
Though I am usually the first to hold forth at such events, I think on this occasion that honor should fall to you.
they would be more inclined to take the word of the Warrior of Darkness.
Indeed. In light of the subject matter, who better than thee to speak these truths?
Did he? What's the word? Was that pun intended? You can't even see my face, oops. I should have turned on the option that hides the helmet during cutscenes. But the helmet is cool. I love the scratches on it. It makes me feel like a grizzled warrior. All the cutscenes of their stories. So that is Oddbud, the Warrior of Darkness, and we've come to know him and his companions quite well.
The Warriors of Light did all that?
We've got to know them quite well over the course of Shadowbringers.
So they never... I mean, they only ever wanted to help. And when everything they'd done turned to ash, they still carried on.
They gave everything to stop the flood. First their lives, then their souls.
First their lives, then their souls. Oh.
And they managed it too, in the end. They saved us. And we cursed their names.
I'm amazed that they're so agreeable. They're so agreeing to actually learn.
This should go a long way towards clearing the air.
But it's such the story. I know it's tragic and it's painful for characters to be seen in that light. But I mean, I'm all for what?
Impossible.
Wait, that's not right. He's supposed to be dead. You can see him too. Am I not
I definitely
hallucinating?
see something. You don't think it's a ghost,
So
do you?
before he was effectively a ghost that only we could see.
Nay, yonder standeth no bloodless apparition, but a
Yonder
warrior
standeth
of light
no
and
bloodless
darkness both.
apparition, but a warrior of light and
Ardbert.
darkness both. Ardbert.
What in the world?
I like that guy's hair. What?
It's
What is
you!
he?
The one who slew the Eater!
That it should be the Warrior of Darkness who brought the truth to light. You've saved me a fair bit of time. Though I have a few words of my own to say, if I may.
Is it me or are his eyes different?
People of the Crystarium! I am Ardbert. One of those you know as a Warrior of Light.
That doesn't seem right.
That's impossible. You should be dead.
You
Aye.
should be dead.
That I
And-
should.
But,
But as the
and
world has
Ardbert
been given
melded,
new
he was
life,
our
so
second
too
half.
have I.
He is my other half. The part that I've been
I
missing.
know not why I,
all my life.
and I alone, have been gifted this chance. But I do know this. Only by the will of the star itself could such a miracle come to pass. The hero who stands before you now, the Warrior of Darkness, is not of this world. And the day will come when he must return to his home.
It's true.
But this land is our home. And if it is to remain so, now and forevermore, it is we who must protect it.
Valid.
The time to rely on saviors from afar has passed. It is you who must rise.
Do you like Astra in the box?
You who must become the new
Look at that
warriors
cute
of
eye.
light.
You must rise, my
What?
warriors
Us?
of light.
Warriors of light?
That is absolutely the wrong thing to call themselves.
None of us were born heroes, my friend. I was only ever a man with a thirst for adventure. But wherever my journeys took me, I was invariably confronted with the same choice. To lend what aid I could to those in need, or not. And I always chose the former. Any one of you could do the same. All you need is the will to help your fellow man,
Leave the game
and the
was
resolve to see it through.
much loud, so I'll drop it. There we go. I had to switch to Dark Knight
Thine own lips
to
did
finish
we learn
this
of
story.
Arbert's
It just
fate,
feels
and by
it
thy
feels right.
countenance I gather thou art not inclined to recant thy testimony.
Ooh, the Dark Knight story
Yet
was
whosoever
really good.
this man may be, his words hold truth and resonate with the citizenry besides. For us to voice our doubts here and now would serve but to sow disquiet. 'Twere better we retired unto the ocular and there discuss this matter in private.
Uranjang.
Go. I will stay here and watch.
Valid. But this was not expected. I look so cool. I mean, look at that armor. I freaking love it.
So, that is a warrior of light of the first.
Your face?
I've not
Are you
had
sure?
the pleasure of making his acquaintance, but as you all seem to be in agreement, I gather this is no simple case of mistaken identity.
Oh, in the game. But it looks cool.
As far as I was able to discern, that was indeed Artbert. It has been a long time, but not that long. Could he truly
long
have been
time.
resurrected as he claims?
It looks like him and sounds like him, but it isn't him.
Ardbert did entrust his very soul unto thee.
You can
I
just
see
see
no
a zoom
reason
into
to
my
question thy
character's helmet.
To my eyes,
It's not like a
he
character
burns
actually
as
says
brightly as the
anything.
day you slew Emmett Selk. That is proof that he is with you still.
Yet that which standeth now before the people is far more than a passing imitation. I am reminded of the cardinal virtues, though a sin-eater he is not, which leaveth but one plausible explanation.
An Asian.
That he is an Asian.
Of course, those shape-shifting bastards.
Given their fondness for posthumous possession, I would have to agree.
I'm
From what I
actually
understand,
amazed Xenos
The Warriors of Light were later rested in Yulmore by
is
those whom they had
revived.
aided in life. At the time, some few still remembered them as heroes. Needless to say, 4 of them were subsequently exhumed to serve as the virtues. And if one knew where to look, Ardbert too would not have been difficult to find.
Assuming then that this is indeed the work of an Asian, my mind inevitably turns to the last remaining paragon to survive the Sundering.
Elidibus.
But did we not see Elidibus in the
That Xenos
in the
hath reclaimed
Souls?
his own flesh is known. Thus evicted from his borrowed form, and cognizant no doubt of Emet-Selk's failure here in the First, 'tis quite possible the emissary chose Ardbert for his next vessel.
Oh, the timing.
Inhabiting the flesh of the fallen. My, that is unsavory. And they do this often, you say?
Unsavory is putting it lightly.
Verily, for they possess no corporeal forms of their own. In what one may term their natural state, none save those gifted with the echo can perceive them. Indeed, when Elidibus intruded upon the waking sands, his presence did go unmarked by all save Ninfilia and the Warrior of Light. On that occasion, I myself remained ignorant of his coming until after his departure. It was only at a later juncture, when he deigned to appear before me in borrowed flesh, that I was... In such puppetry do the Ascians engage when they seek to influence the course of history.
And they have gained much by it. Emet-Selk single-handedly built the Garlean Empire in this manner, while La Hebrea came close to conquering Eorzea, having taken possession of Thancred's living body.
Yet it must needs be noted that the Ascians cannot avail themselves of all mortal vessels. For were they able to do so, none would serve as a better pawn than our own redoubtable champion. Mayhap the blessing of light shieldeth Hydaelyn's chosen from Ascian influence. Or mayhap...
Whatever the reason, I hope it holds true. I dare not contemplate what might come to pass otherwise.
Is it not peculiar
Little do they
then that
know.
Arbert's mortal remains
As far
should be
as I can
susceptible,
tell from
given
this
that
point
he
in the
was once a
story,
warrior of light? Or did the final departure
our
of his
main
soul
character
make it
is an
possible,
Ascian.
perhaps?
At least our soul
Regardless,
is of
to hear an
what used to be
Ascian
half an
use him to call
Ascian is
forth
now
new
full.
warriors of light boggles the mind.
Hey, good morning, Kilran.
Elidibus hath ever been an enigma.
How you doing?
His ostensible purpose
How's your
being
is your
to
coffee
find
hot?
balance between light
Delicious.
and dark.
I bought some Jose's coffee. It's my favorite coffee right now. It's just coffee from Mexico, and it's so good.
When he made overtures towards me, however, I was
Coffee's
afforded
hot
a
in front
glimpse
of you?
behind the mask of
Nice.
the self-appointed emissary.
That's what it's all about.
I shall not defend mine actions, undertaken in pursuit of a better understanding of our foe, as either wise or prudent. Nevertheless, what little... Elidibus possesseth a subtle mind, practiced in the art of manipulation. That he coaxed this star's most valiant heroes as far as the source with naught save half-truths is no trifling feat.
Half-truths.
And now, I believe, he doth employ his skills once more to some as yet unknown end. Though naught is certain, should my suspicions prove true, we shall have need of all our wits
You're
if we are
welcome,
to
Killer.
uncover and thereafter thwart his plot.
You are awesome.
Agreed. 'Tis plain that simply speaking out against him will not avail us. At best, it would only serve to confuse the people. And I would hesitate to do anything which might tarnish Ardbert's reputation once more, nor yours, by association.
Aw, thanks, Kilran.
That being the case, it may be wise to keep a covert eye on this Ardbert's movements, as we attempt to discern his purpose and how best to mitigate his influence.
His performance appears to have concluded. What now? Go back out and follow him?
'Twould appear Master Alphino already hath pursuit in mind, and I suspect one pair of eyes shall better serve our cause than half a dozen. Let the rest of us maintain...
Alright. So what's going on in this story is someone who's supposed to be dead, a hero, just like one he's supposed to be dead as of like 100 years ago. His spirit officially melded with my characters. And yet he has showed up next to us. Can't be right. Well, hair's breadth from defeat when we face FFXIV. Now we must contend with yet another Asian. We must tread carefully. Urianje, we must not act until Albert hath made his plans. 'Twould be folly to proclaim him false at this juncture. He did well to dispel the falsehoods surrounding the Warriors of Light and the acts of Proud of the Flood. Though I must say the reappearance of Alba, or rather one who appropriated his identity, was a rather curious development. Honestly, we should have stopped him right then and there, because there's no way. There's absolutely no way he'd be the real deal. And so allowing him to continue his speech makes no sense on our part. He is an impostor, of that there's no doubt, but to the masses he appears a hero returned from the grave. After the Warriors of Light were laid to rest in Yulmore, the people prayed reverently for the gods to deliver them from their plight. Prayed to these fallen heroes be born again for the sacrifices. What bitter irony. I, for one, would like to know why Arbor urged the people to become Warriors of Light themselves. Ere we take action, we must needs ascertain his intent. Let us pray that Master Alvino returns soon with that most essential knowledge. But now I think it best to apprise Thancred and Breen of our efforts. We do confront Arbor, we shall no doubt have the need of their strength. Agreed. I think it prudent we take all measures to prepare what is to come. Beglug and I will continue our research into how we might improve the spirit vessel, that it might one day carry you home. Then I think it's time I return to the Great Wood. Till now, everything we have learned of the Asians has been handed to us at their leisure. But that was one of FFXIV's unique failings. I have no reason to think Elidibus would be as forthcoming. Fortunately, I received word from Fano that heretofore unexplored chambers have been discovered deep within the Katana Ravel. Amit believes the relics within tell a great calamity that befell ancient civilization. That of the Asians, perhaps. They may lead us to the truths we seek. Ooh. Care for company? I wouldn't dream of going without you. When you're ready, make for Fano. Almin and his sisters will be expecting us. Then let us be about our tasks. Pray give my regards to the V's. Look at my giant sword. Though I would like to join you in untangling Asian's machinations, I think it best I stay here and devote my energies to finding a way to deliver the science back onto the source. I will help the exile in any way I can, but the key to solving our problems lies with him in the elegant eye. Okay. Ratika. Let us pray these new ruins are not as unwelcoming as the last. The Isles of Ronka! My feels as an age has passed since you last graced us with your presence. You look as if you haven't seen us in an age. Is the passage of time really all that different for you, Dron? Welcome, allies of Ronka. We have accomplished much since you last came. With the White Warden dead and its minions dispersed, we have at last reclaimed our hunting grounds near Retika Falls. It is there that we discovered more ruins. Although we ran afoul of no traps while exploring its halls, we determined the that the innermost chambers were warded by magic? We're all in agreement. Before any investigation could proceed, you should be summoned. We're grateful that you did. From what you've told me, I strongly suspect that the wisdom of my comrades and I seek can be found within. This wisdom could prove invaluable, for we may soon face a foe whose greatest asset is our ignorance. Wait, your voice actor? Hey, demons! I wish I was a voice actor. But actually, check out these guns! Bam! Bam! Boom! Bam! I did chest and arms yesterday. Oh man, I got sick. And then now that I got better, I went back to the gym. My arms are like jelly right now. I probably can't even lift up my cats. But check out these guns. I'm just kidding. I see. Then it's good that you have come, for Ronka was once home to the greatest of weapons, knowledge and understanding. It is our duty to ensure you and yours do not want for either. That said, we must proceed with caution. To have reached the inner chambers unmolested suggests a more formidable deterrent yet lies within. What kind of jelly? Raspberry? Oh yeah. Oh, I got some blackberry jam. No, blueberry jelly. Oh, I love me some blueberry jelly. I really love blackberry. That's one of my favorite flavors for jellies. Come now. Surely any threat sleeping within the ruins pale in comparison to those we have faced thus far. It's not a game, sister. You should not be so eager to run headlong into danger. Oh, and who was it pining for the return of our allies that we might venture into the ruins, treading your staff at night, wishing it were? You promised not to tell! Then I suggest we be going. How are you doing, demons? How's Shape of Dreams? It's like there's like a demo right now, right? I was lurking in your stream. It looks like top down. It reminds me of like League of Legends a little bit. Looks kind of cool, but like gacha. Is it gacha? Remind me, exactly how old are you and your sisters? On second thought, perhaps it's better that I do not know. Pray forgive their overzealous nature. None save we three have been privileged to escort you and yours into the ruins to bear witness to its secrets. Their hearts now burn with a curiosity that's not easily satiated. Please, you needn't apologize. As a seeker of knowledge myself, I understand full well the enthusiasm. If not for your sedulous efforts to protect the ruins, we would not be afforded this opportunity. Speaking of which, I believe I've kept you away from the ruins long enough. Come, let us make for the Kitano Ravel. Let's go. I love me some raspberry jelly. Okay, is this a dungeon? Oh, I do love this game. It's so good. Story good, gameplay. Gameplay's decent. Serves. But I want jelly. I had a peanut butter and jelly the other day. Do you like peanut butter and jellies? I know that's kind of an American thing, right? But like a little bit of jelly on a scone. Oh, blueberry jelly on a scone. Nice. Oh, delicious. Even Emmett Selk was taken back to find a mural illustrating the final days in these ruins. What other surprises do you suppose yet lie within? Ready when you are. Feel oddly ill-equipped to venture inside, but with you here, I'm sure things will work out. Most strange for these halls to be left unguarded. Have care when breaking the seal on the chamber door. Danger surely awaits us on the other side. You have the time. I love peanut butter, but we don't have it with jelly over here, really? Ah. Not that I know. Oh, understandable. It's kind of a unique American thing, I know. It's so normal here.
Come. Our new discoveries are to be found this way.
New discoveries, I don't know the accents. Do you know how to make scones? Demons? It's super easy. It's just like salt, flour, bunch of butter, and baking powder. You just get cold butter, smash it into some very lightly moistened dough, and then you bake it, and it becomes this nice
People
crisp,
of Ronka are known to
nice crispy
venerated
dough,
animals,
delicious.
but these features do not match those of
And
any
you don't even need to
indigenous
mix it for very
species.
long because you don't want to
This is
do
no
that.
common beast.
Add bits of bacon. Oh, that sounds delicious. Spread some jelly on top of that. You got something
Though
delectable.
that much is plain from its
They're
proportions.
dangerous though. The last time I made scones,
Lifelike, is it not?
I
could
made
almost
it
imagine
was supposed to be a
breathe.
batch for like a week. I ate it all that same day.
Why you...
Oh, these sisters are cute. Actually, I don't even know if they're sisters. Wait, they are sisters, right? That was their thing.
This owl, by contrast, seems no different from the others we've seen.
The sealed door lies ahead.
Sealed door. It's like me with hot cross buns. When that time of year comes around, I'm a fiend for them. What is it about like bread and pastries? I know you're not supposed to eat that much, but they're so good. I made a loaf of bread last week. I ate the whole thing in 2-3 days. Whole one. Then again, with freshly homemade bread,
As
you
you
gotta eat it in
see,
3 days
one
anyways.
statue is missing. I expect we are meant to replace it as before.
I just love bread, to be honest. Me too. It's hard because I'm trying to diet, and I'm trying to figure out like if I can fit bread into that.
Too simple. There will be some additional defense mechanism.
Jason. I have to move away from white bread. Ate too much is not healthy. Yeah. I mean, have
Just
you
a
tried
moment.
making whole wheat bread?
There are words carved into
I've
the
tried
stone.
making whole wheat bread, and I failed every single time. One, the texture is not good, and it doesn't taste good. It drove me crazy.
Who would disturb a hero's deserved slumber?
But like whole wheat
Shall
bread's not the
instead
unhealthiest thing.
waken
With
the
the
beast
multigrain.
And know his folly.
A nice multigrain
Wait,
bread. I feel like
don't!
that's almost guilt-free.
What? But I only... What is happening?
I sometimes I'll just do a multigrain bread, some jelly. That's good. I heard some people do bread, a little bit of butter, and then jam.
Oh no, it lives!
It lives.
Why am I not surprised? Prepare yourselves.
Lies. See, I no longer feel guilty for eating all your multi. No, not the sisters. It lives. This whole wheat bread is good. It could be better though. That's the thing. I want it to be better. Why did they just get turned into cards? What is happening? I mean, they look pretty good as cards, but I like that they're posing. You trespass, mortal, upon sacred ground. In retribution, 4 souls have I bound. Yet to heroes proven, learned, and wise, a comrade's soul shall be their prize. If you would see their set free, answer me these riddles 3. We were just watching Cardcaptor Sakura. Deft of paw with kin do I vie, though salt apart. Betterment of the whole do our efforts descry. What am I? Deft of paw with kin do I vie, so though salt apart, betterment of the whole. Betterment of the whole do I decry. Opos? Deft of paw, so quarrels. The salts apart, betterment of the whole do our efforts descry. I mean, the paws gotta be a quarrel, right? What's the hint? This is what I get for not. Cardcaptor Sakura is really fun though. Oh my gosh. I use a written guide. Indeed, the Oppo is keen and shrewd, the spirit of ingenuity by whose guidance the Ronkins did prosperity pursue. Though riddles answer you did discern, and thus to you a soul returns. With fearsome thing I travel with pack, together we find harmony, and thus for peace our land does not lack. What am I? Wolf statue, right? Indeed! 'Twas the spirit of the wolf and their doctrines praised, that they would know peace and harmony to the end of their days. The riddle's answers you did discern, and thus to you a soul returns. On my belly do I crawl, but my strength does not prosperity. On my belly do I crawl, by my strength does prosperity reign within our hall. What am I? It's a serpent. Indeed, the dread serpent turned protector lured to slumber ere it tear the world asunder. The riddle's answer you did discern, and thus to you a soul returns. Desire you that which I yet claim? Then we shall play another game. A test of mind and memory. Choose wisely and y'all may yet go free. Twixt these talismans hide friend and foe. Choose your companions well, or sorrow no. Many. They all look the same. Would that I could read these talismans. I would defer to your judgments. Oh, I suppose. Look, it's Ishtola! Well done. Your comrades assembled together at last. Yet there still remains one trial you must pass. If you'd glean the knowledge enshrined in this earth, I would first take a measure of your worth. One worthy of she who the Broncans extolled must be strong of mind, body, and soul. I like it's a small thing, but the fact that we're going on an adventure with the sisters is kind of nice. Victory often begets big sacrifice, but which of you would pay the price? Please, sir, we have to save him. Right. I really like this game. It's small, but something as little as this is enough to give me the feels. But no silence! Impressive! Think you won, but we've only just begun. Poison. Come gather around me. Reinforcements, leave them to me. Oh. She's awesome. Hey, kid. Well fought, hero. The trial's complete. The way is open. And thus I concede defeat. It was cool seeing your world. It's pretty neat. Oh man, I freaking bought Enshrouded too.
Twould seem the magics have returned us. How polite. Now, what have we learned?
Ah, we were bound to run into a living statue eventually. And now we can open the door.
Now we can open the door. I really like these sassy sisters.
He who would disturb a hero's deserved slumber.
What is this depicting? Is that Bunny Girl?
A tomb, just as I thought. Befitting a hero.
She is Vis. Could it be the Archmage Tiuna?
Be the Archmage Tiuna? What will you say
a
the accent
legendary
is?
hero of Ronka, as you surmised. The tales tell of how she smote entire armies with a single incantation, so potent was her spellcraft. Though she ever fought in the name of peace.
Ever fought in the name
I thought them no
of
more
peace?
than tales. To think she really existed.
Well, I for one always believed.
I, for one, always believed.
I wonder. By the light of fallen stars, great power awakens.
Tiuna
I'm
was
surprised
not
this
only a
isn't a dungeon.
master of spellcraft. It is said she could see truths long lost and hear the voices of men's hearts.
Naught less than the echo. In which case, none of this is mere coincidence. A shower of stars setting the sky aflame. And in both this world and the Source, we find individuals within whom a mysterious power awakened at the sight. We can never unpick the why of it. Now, however, I believe we might.
The reason
Does
why
the scene
people have the
depicted
echo.
here not resemble the one we saw when we first ventured into the Katana Ravel? Moreover, does it not recall that which Emmett Selk invited us to witness in Amarot? The final days. If,
Final
as the
days.
Exarch's
The
research
number
suggests,
of world-ending
soul and mind
apocalypses
share a
in this
fragile
story
yet
is
profound
crazy.
bond. Might it not be possible for an event to leave such a deep imprint upon the soul that it could be perceived eons later, given a suitable trigger?
The fact, like, this all started with one world getting obliterated and split into 13 parts. And then the goal of... And then after so many millennia, life has begun in all of these, including the source where we come from. And then the goal of the survivors of that first apocalypse is to cause the apocalypse of the other worlds in order to reunite
Echo
their
defies explanation by
their
conventional
original world.
meteorological theory. Or shall we say modern
It can go
meteorological
kind of
theory.
anywhere they want it to.
But if it is a power that once belonged to the ancients, to souls yet undivided... It would seem I have entered the realm of pure speculation, and I call myself a scholar. I shall refrain from making any further wild claims until such time as I have evidence.
That is surprising, because that actually is what a intelligent scholar would say. They
Still, I cannot choose but
how
be reminded
are
of our
they so
experience in
solid in
Amarot.
the writing? I swear. Of course, you know, it's all fantasy, but... Then you must recall Emmett Selk's dying request. The writing in this game is actually so good.
Remember us.
What are the chances we're gonna open the tomb?
History is learned, not lived. We have always protected the tales of Ronka, just as we have protected this place. But we are mindful of what our mothers taught us. We see the past through our own eyes, and speak of it with our own words. Thus do we come to understand it in our own way. But this is not the same as remembering.
Your mothers were wise.
That actually is very
Though we
wise.
witnessed the final days, our impressions could not fail to be colored by our own experiences and expectations. Those who lived through it would have perceived the event quite differently. We must bear in mind that it is no simple matter to keep the truth alive, or it will die with Emet-Selch and his kin. But we have disturbed Tuna long enough. Fana will serve similarly well as a venue for our contemplations.
So Tuna was one with the echo, and she's also saw lips. The final days. Tuna is the reason I took up spellcraft, you know? It's never in my wildest dreams did I imagine her tomb would be found, let alone that we would be the ones to have the honor to do so. I have no idea how to do their accent. I sorely underestimated the defenses of these ruins. Perhaps Simon was right to urge caution. By your pensive expression, I took it the tomb has given you much to think about. That as well, in time, the knowledge you have gleaned will lead to understanding, and thus arm you for what is to come. Before you leave, however, I would speak again of the teachings of our forebears. Of histories learned, not lived. The legend of Tiona and their exploits have been told countless times over the centuries. It is handed from one generation to the next. The story changes. With each telling of the tale, there are new flourishes, details changed or lost. We can never truly know how she lived, for we're not there to see it. We are here now to bear witness to your life. We have seen the change you brought, the echoes that will endure long after you're gone, and that it too will change in time, I swear to you. We shall do our best to preserve your story. Hope you'll forgive me if I don't make an oath of my own. I think it goes without saying we can never misspeak your heroism. Perish the thought. So long as we are here, there are none among the V's who will not know of all you have done for Novrats. We are not deserving of such reverence, but we are grateful all the same. And be certain that we have our own tales of the great guardians of Retic and the ruins of Ronka. I pray you safe travels then. As ever, we will await your return with open arms. Although we have learned naught of the Ascians, the insight we gained into the Echo made our trip worthwhile. Before we return to the Crystalline, however, there's a small matter I would intend to instill about. Might I trouble you come with me? Thank you. After we arrive, we should have a brief word with Rutna. Alright, helmet on. Do I do this fate? I kinda do want to do it. For those bi-colored gemstones. Go Choco Bro! Chocobro. Oh my gosh. How chill this game is sometimes. At the same time, it can be a little too chill. At least this will just take a minute. Curious, what is the highest DPS tank? It's gotta be Gunbreaker. As far as I can tell, Gunbreaker has by far the most attacks of all the tanks. To the point where it's like 50% of DPS. Dun. Blow the bell. What can I buy with the gemstones? I think there's a mount. So I kind of want to do them, just because, for the potential of getting that mount. I finally almost have enough nuts. I'm 5 nuts away from getting a mount. Oh, I wish if only I could nut 5 more times. And I can finally get my mount. Is it gonna spot me? You naughty bird. Perfect. As long as it doesn't turn directly towards me, it's not gonna spot me. This feather's kinda iffy. Let's just turn it in and see what happens. Almost. Ah, darn. I can still grab them. Come on. Come on. That works. There we go. All done. Runa appears to be in characteristically high spirits. Roos, it's so good to see you. You've arrived at the most opportune time. I was preparing a pot of my famous stew. Come, I'll ready a place for you. I'm sorry, Runa, we haven't the... Oh, please, I insist. It will only take a minute. My apologies, Roos. It seems our return to the Crystime will be delayed. Perhaps only for a bit, if you assist me with my work. I say work, but it's rather more chore. I must clean my chambers here in a Slitherbow from top to bottom. You'd be so kind as to go and fetch a broom for Aeskia. We might finish before Runa's done cooking. A broom for Master Montoya? I cannot imagine why she would have need of such a thing. But here you are. It is all but study and do sure to suffice. So this is Ishtola's room. Kind of drab. We go into her books on the floor. It's spacious though. I trust Aeskia was able to find a broom for us. Well worn. Good. This would prove difficult otherwise. Though I must say, I think I did rather well for not having a broom thus far. Yes. Well, you weren't buried beneath a veritable avalanche of books when you entered, were you? Well, you weren't buried beneath a veritable avalanche of books when you entered, were you? Right. Anyway, it's time I finished cleaning with the help of that broom. Oh, she's gonna enchant it, isn't she? You didn't honestly think I'd do it the old-fashioned way? That broom is more than capable of sweeping by itself. Or rather, it will be. Time to rise, to swish and sweep. A tidy chamber you must keep. To this task you will be bound, until no dust is to be found. I like that she has actual incantations. In this one particular respect, I've no objections to following in Master Montoya's footsteps. In future, I may need to remind you that the pursuit of knowledge does not preclude other equally important duties, such as maintaining clean quarters for said pursuits. I will dearly miss this place, these people. Oh, Runar! Why is it that I know that Ishtola gets so many people to have a crush on her? I feel like Runar is just another one. Master Matoya, pardon the interruption, but the stew is ready. Oh, Runa. Runa. Sweet little cat menu. Is something troubling you? You've been rather quiet. No, everything is fine, I assure you. It's been a long day is all. I see. He's stolen. Thank goodness you're still here. I don't... Does anyone else get excited when someone shows up and so excited to share food with you that they've made? Like, oh, this is my specialty, I can't wait to share it with you. It's kind of heartwarming. And... and you know, it's a pretty good way to get people interested in you. It works. I can personally attest to say it works. Alphino, I thought you were following Oddbirds. I was, but I'm sad to say I've lost track of him shortly after entering these woods. He seemed determined to traverse every elm of Norvranch in his quest to spread the truth of warriors of light in the flood. I did love your portrait. Ooh. Port. Vetsia! Thank you for the raid. How are you doing? What were you up to? Vetsia is a science-loving, cat-occasioning, Final Fantasy XIV adventurer. They're all about that studium life, with a sprinkle of island sanctuary and a dash of spice! From content conquest to Mount Rockun escapades, this neurodivergent, left-leaning LGBTQIA+ streamer is on a quest for knowledge and fun. Good, I bring greetings from the future and walk to the point. Oh, let's go! What do you think? Well, oh man, I'm loving Shadowbringers, and it's so good. The story, I think the number one thing that gets my heartstring is the characters. The characters of Shadowbringers is amazing. Oh, it's great in Shadowbringers, great. Good to hear. Let me give you a follow. Wait, I'm already followed. I already follow you. I also love your cat camera. Oh, thank you. Jeez, I got them some new toys, and it came in that box. Well, as everyone knows, cats love boxes, and she's been sleeping in there for like at least an hour now. I was just about to give her a treat, but she's knocked out. Also, I have Mistress right behind me. I was doing some variant dungeons, and yeah, your cat sleeps in a blue apron box. That's adorable. Variant dungeons. I haven't heard of those. Are there like different versions of existing dungeons, or is it like called a variant dungeon? The thing and then welcome. Oh, that's something to look forward to. And you pick your path along them. Hey! Oh, that's cool. That's pretty neat, actually. Did you have a good night? Or did you have a good stream? And if you need to get ready to rest up, definitely take care of yourself first. And I do appreciate do appreciate the raid. And when you get all the paths, you get a mount. Oh, really? I'm trying to collect a mount right now by collecting enough nuts. It's a lot of nuts, though. It remains to be seen what the end he encourages the people to become warriors of light themselves. But there's no denying that his words have struck a chord with many. Well, agreed, this is just another Ascian plow, yes? They've commandeered corpses before, and to no good end. I see no reason to think this time is any different, especially when it's that of a fallen warrior of light. Oh yeah, Nutsy surrounds. Yup, that's the one. I see on this bit of story. I don't know where they're going. Suddenly, Ardbort Warrior of Light is here. We all know he's a fake because we know Ardbort melded with our character. So it's gotta be an Ascian. I'm actually surprised our characters are just letting him do his thing. Like, if we said that he's been dead for 100 years, so there should... They'd probably understand that something's up. How many Ascians are left? They say one, Elidibus. Only Elidibus is left, apparently. I doubt we'll learn more if we remain a step behind. His next destination is all likelihood Slitherbow. Alice, are you certain you should be here? If you're concerned about Halric and the others, you needn't be. Their treatment is going well, but the progress is slow and exhausting for all of us. Best thing I can do is let them rest. So, I believe we're about to discuss how to arrange a meeting with our would-be warrior of lights. Before visiting any towns or villages, Albert would hunt down and slay a nearby senator to learn the locals' trust. Our best chance of getting ahead of him is to find one before he does. Thankfully, Thancred and Rhine have returned from the empty and have taken up the search. Rhine believeth one may lurk beneath the boughs of woven oath. Then that is where we will start our search. Yeah, so just Elidibus is left. I don't think we've really interacted with him yet. Runar. Alright, Vetsia. Runar totally has a crush on her, doesn't he? Along with so many other people. One bowl of stew will be awaiting your return. I look forward to it. I mean, there was back in A Realm Reborn. Runar and Ishtar are one true pairing. Oh, they really do. It really does seem like they get along so well. And Runar is Runar's so nice. Runar wasn't called Little Sun. Who was that guy in Stormblood who was flirting with Ish? Was it Stormblood? Someone was flirting with Ishtola. It was hilarious. I love when you hit that point in Stormblood. Yeah, Magni! She tore him apart. It was beautiful. I freaking love it. Is it me or like someone has a crush on her in each expansion so far, as far as I can tell. Stormblood, emotional damage. It's so... Magni's kind of a pompous jerk, so it's hilarious. Though that whole group of people, especially Sadu, everybody there is kind of endearing. I really like them. I need Magnite needs to be cut down regularly. He does. It's brilliant. I like it. I love the character so much. Saru best. Oh yeah, she's a beast. I can sense no other cities in the area. That doesn't mean Oddbit will be coming this way soon. You know, I like doing I did their side quest recently, just kind of I just had time and I just wanted to do something. And like their religion of their belief that people get reborn from like their past lives, and they literally believe in rebirth, but their side quests tell them that they do see death, and while they do kind of believe reincarnation as their religion, they also are in conflict with it and they question it in different ways. Like the guy who's reborn as from a sword master who's trying his hardest to learn the way of the sword, but he can't do it. But eventually he figures out he's better at punching things, and like there's stories about how they do feel sad when someone does pass. Oh, it's actually a really nice tribe. And I really like the writing for them. Like I love Serena, but she's also definitely got a thing with our Doman King. Oh, that's true. Valid, yeah. I mean,
they to vent your frustrations on our Issa
I mean, he
friend
did
here,
live with
I can
them
only
for
apologize.
a couple years when he went missing, right? It turns out the guy he's a reincarnation of wasn't actually a sword master. Yeah, he was good with all weapons. It just happened to be that sword was the last thing. Chicken butt! Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. 16 months. I can't believe it. I really appreciate it, chicken butt. Oh man, I gotta buy you some dinner next time. I know, right? Yeah, right? Only if I go up there? Yeah. Down here, you the guest? Oh, thanks, chicken butt. You know, my sister really loved that Hawaiian barbecue place. She's actually gone in it like a bunch of times since I shared some with her.
Few as they are now, it took us no time at all to track it down.
It's good. It's unique too.
That suits our purpose perfectly. Now we need only wait for Ardbert to arrive.
Weren't you two meant to be attending to the empty?
We were, and are, but we can hardly ignore the rest of the world.
Oh man.
So we thought we might see how things were coming along.
There's so many places.
The answer is...
There's so many good eats over there.
Right now, we think we can do more good here.
It is heartening to have all present.
Indeed. We will be glad of the additional hands should matters escalate.
I'm kind of curious where this story is going, though. Because...
our quarry has come.
Well, I guess I'm about to find out right now. There's no way we're gonna let this guy just keep talking.
It seems I've lost this particular race.
Take Oddbert? How dare you take the...
Well,
so
I suppose it's only fair.
This is kind of like the ghost of this guy was our companion throughout this story, and he was like the other half of our soul, and he combined with our main character. So he's gone now, and the fact that someone's showing up with his face.
When we first met, it was I who outpaced you. Ravana, was it?
Wait, you remember that?
But where are my manners? I wouldn't be here were it not for you, and I have yet to say a word of thanks.
So how's ask whether he wishes to settle with here.
Poor fellow. He will be sorely missed.
Oh, that's not right. That's the wrong answer. I thought you were supposed to be good at this. Seto's still here with us, you son of a gun.
Very well. Let us forego this pretense.
Oh, have you been to Sup or
all,
Soup?
It was never you that I needed to
It's right
deceive.
next to my sis. Sup? Yeah. Elizabeth's voice?
Yes, it
None
is
ever
I.
been.
Elizabeth.
Oh, the voice.
Through your time in
I've never been there
Emet-Selch's
either.
imitation
I've never been there
of our
either,
home,
but I heard it's really
dare
good.
say you have gained
You feeling
a
hot?
better
Oh, I love hot
understanding of my
pot.
role
I
since last
really,
we
really
met.
like hot pot.
Not that it matters.
Meat,
We
veggies,
understand your
everything
role,
you could
emissary,
want to put in
but
a
not your
hot
goal.
pot.
What is it that you seek to achieve?
Honestly, I really like just throwing veggies in there too.
I seek to enact the will of the Convocation, of course. If it helps you to think of me as but
But your friends,
another
oh, you can eat
Asian,
Wagyu hot.
no different in nature or purpose
Oh, that
from
sounds
the
pretty
rest,
good.
you are welcome to do so.
Oh, that sounds.
Once, I would have said your goal
It's
was
up there
destruction
yakiniku
alone.
IMO. I kind of agree. Oh, yakiniku, especially when you can like. Oh, especially when you grill it.
Now I
just
understand that you
right.
fight for something you love, just as we do.
And then when you dip it in the sauce, the yakiniku sauce.
Yet though we seem doomed to clash,
Oh,
I bid
so
you consider
tempting.
Emet-Selch's final words. Remember that we once lived,
Oh, I'm
he said.
starving. There's a great
Had he not
yakiniku
seen
chain in
some
San
glimmer
Diego.
of hope in our kind, I do not believe he would have spoken thus.
I can actually visit San Diego.
None better understood your plight than he. His words must surely be
It's
worthy
kind of
of
far.
your consideration.
It's a little far, but it's close enough for me to visit. Mikia Yumiyaki. Mikia Yumiyaki. I'm not sure. Well, hell, if you ever want to meet up with me. Oh, hey. If I ever go down to San
How
Diego.
very unlike you. To ask
Heck yeah.
so gravely.
Let's hang out.
That one should stray at the end of so onerous a path is understandable.
I'm up north
I
of
had
you,
thought
I believe.
you
I'm
above
also in California.
Such weakness.
Cali natives.
Mayhap you thought the same.
I'm down in there. I know. It's kind of
Would
hard
that
to
I
say
had
because,
been
you know,
present to
we are
offer
online
correction.
after all. But I'm in California. I've met with Chicken Butt actually down in LA, and we had yeah, we hung out.
But I shall do so now, as is
I'm
my
actually a
duty,
Seattle native. Oh, no
and
way.
return all to its proper course. As for you,
One of my sisters moved up to Washington
Look at
a
yourselves.
couple years ago.
look at your
Not quite in
history.
Seattle, but
Look back 100 short years to how your
oh, I
greatest
hear.
warriors were
So it's
undone.
different, though, right? She's like in one of the neighboring cities of Seattle. Like, not in Seattle, but like near it.
And now, at but a word from me, you raise your hands in answer like the puppets you are.
Like, I think it's a 30 minutes out.
Naught has changed. You fail and you fail.
Do you miss the
and you
weather?
learn
My sister's
nothing.
always comparing
Allow that which is most important to
that
slip
it's
through your
cold up
fumbling
there.
fingers like so many grains of sand, again and again and again. And you would remember us.
Feel up, Rebbe. It's Bothell.
You do forget yourselves.
Oh, guys, so mid Seattle weather. Oh, yeah, that's what they say. She talks to her neighbors and stuff, and they always say that they don't want to visit California because there's too much sun. And then, you know, the weather is like always overcast over there. And yeah, people grow to love the weather. But they always say that the gray, like the weather is, they call it the gray, I think. And it lasts a little bit too, maybe a little bit long for like people who are not used to it. Oh shoot, they got Mikia and NorCal. Oh, they do? I really want to visit there. I love grunge and metal. Oh yeah. There's a lot going on in Seattle, though my sister never goes out to experience it. Hi, mister, do you want a treat? Mister,
There is no common ground to be found between you and I. Nor do I require any.
My sister says, she doesn't go out much, but all she says to do is to buy fresh, like, mushrooms and then eat it. That's what she does. I'm pretty sure there's more things to do there.
I have my duty.
Seattle weather's 8 months out of the year is variable. Amount of gray, 50% to 100% cloud cover. In the summer, it's basically San Diego weather. Temps are about the same. That's what I know. That's what I'm telling her. There has to be a lot of stuff to do. It's freaking Washington, Seattle. Hi, Astra. What type of fresh mushrooms? Oh man, all sorts. Because it's kind of like
we have
wet.
confirmed
It's
the
constantly
identity
wet
of our
up there.
families.
Mushrooms are always growing.
It is safe to say his objective is the rejoining.
But we still have no idea how playing the part of a warrior of light will further his cause, nor why he would spur others to do the same.
Eureka met me. You've been doing Eureka non-stop till now? There's a reason why I chose Heaven's Wood as my relic. Because
Another visit to the Tempest may shed some light
with
upon
Heaven's
these
Wood,
mysteries.
you just do what we've usually been doing.
Whether we are to exchange words or blows with Elidibus at our next meeting, the fact remains, we know too little. Ere our paths cross again, I would learn more of the world that once was, and of Elidibus himself. In this, we would be best served
Astra's
going
back in her
directly to his
box.
home, much as Emmett Selk came to ours.
See, look. Oh, can you see? There's Mistra. And I'll sit here, and she'll just start tapping me in the face till I give her a treat.
Though I see the wisdom in thy suggestion, the Amarot we visited is but a phantom born of Emmett Selk's memory. I fear it will teach us little that we do not already know.
Batting at your head. I think she's actually trained. All right.
I quite agree. Yet the ruins of the actual city remain unexplored.
Now we established that it's Elidibus. He just kind of
Given the
revealed
vastness
himself.
of the Tempest, I should not be surprised
And your
were
friend
there
grew-
more such structures like to those in which the Ondo reside.
Okay. I really like it when they groom the pets. My favorite though, is when they groom between the paws, so you can see their individual little fingers. It's so cute. There's ought to be learned, I want to know. Ooh, Nikia.
A man after my own heart.
Oh my. Ooh. Baggy Shabu House. I'm all for that.
Assuming we are all in agreement, then I suggest we first pay a visit to the Ondo. If anyone can tell us where more ruins are to be found, it is them.
Weaker stuff? Yeah, don't burn yourself out doing that. It's supposed to be something extra you do for a cool weapon, not something you go all in for. Am I the only one who sees the irony in Oddbert calling us puppets? Would that I found the words dying Olympus. There's so much more than what he believes us to be, and yet I hate to leave him like that. Gods, they can't even let a man rest in peace. Thancred told me what La Brea did to them. I can't imagine how he's feeling right now. Disdain and obfuscation. What is thy true design, emissary? Alfino has the right of it. Let us pay a visit to the Ondo. We should speak to Tall South first. As chieftain is doubtless privy to a great many secrets. All in, baby. Not in this case. All this food talk's got me a little hungry. Ooh, look at this guy. Is he like Ignaz Belmont? The Melmans are pretty cool. The last time we were here, the Ondo sent us to slay a massive creature. It was as large as Leviathan, twice as angry, and, well, yes, of course I jest. It was only half as large. You're maybe eating. Oh, what are you doing? You gotta eat. You gotta eat. I don't know why I'm keeping up the accent. Mayhap we shall find the secrets we seek in these depths, should their keepers consent to aid us. Perhaps we might look on Pash Awanar while we're in the area. Brush your teeth around. Oh, don't be shy. Don't be shy, meow. This place feels much less ominous than the first time we were here. Then again, we did have the shadow of your impending death hanging over us. I have sent for no finless ones. Perhaps you instead come seeking something of us. I'm pretty sure they don't sound like that, right? Ruins which your kind have yet explore. I see. I know of one such place. Alas, under these circumstances, I'm afraid we spend none to guide you there. And what circumstances are these? Rather than hunt for their own meals, the Benthos have pillaged our stores of Miri liver. They must be replenished with haste. The Benthos? A particularly violent tribe of Ondo, if I recall. A band of bottom feeders. We have all lost much in the flood, but while others work to rebuild, they resort to thievery and murder. Revenge, they call it, when they prey upon your kind. But do not be fooled. They care not who they harm. Would that we had the warriors to challenge them. This is not the first time they have stolen from us. There's no resource more precious than liver. All must dedicate themselves to the hunt. Unless, of course, we were to reclaim the livers for you. It seems a fitting payment for vital information, does it not? Moreover, one could argue that by employing Bismarck to reach these depths, therefore driving back the waters, we are in part responsible for the deeds of those driven to desperate ends by the changing climes. That's a pretty on-point tone of the creatures. I hope so. Thanks, chicken butt. One good turn and all that. Strong. Okay, you may have a kibble. So cute. Why is she so cute? I thought you might say that. You've never been one to miss an opportunity to help. Reclaiming the stores it is, then. She's a cat. The Benthos have surely taken the livers back to the flounder's floor. But be warned, there will be no shortage of guards waiting to spear intruders. Then we will care not to draw their attention, shall we? Huh? She dropped the kibble. The flounder's floor is to the northwest. We all know keep our distance where we not in dire straits. I would advise you to do the same. Okay. What time is it? I got time. 30 more minutes. Look at this horse. I like that this was a super hard to get mount back in a Realm Reborn days. And now here, I have it. So easy. It kind of sucks that they didn't have the mounts when I was actively doing the extreme primals. Oh yeah, I have that guy. He's cool. I like that it used to be... I don't mind the fact that they made it easier. It's cool. It's a cool mount. People deserve to be able to earn it. Yes. I'm still thinking about working on the other primal X's. Nervous? Me? Not at all. It's a bit dark though, isn't it? Definitely not haunted. Though, certainly not. I like that Alfino just gets... he gets scared. We have to do Sue's extra paint tomorrow because we didn't do it oh, okay. We'll do it tomorrow. They're not much of a threat one-on-one, but Torch Ours was right about the numbers. We fight them all, we'll be out here a fortnight. Oh. Easy Stola. I like that she's just casually standing here. If I were a bandit leader, I'd surely keep my spells deep within my strongholds. Wrong way. Stola, where are you leading me? Oh, wait. Am I gonna run an Urian J this way? To me it's worth it if I can get a little bit of extra dialogue. You know, I would have expected Urian J not to be the one to sneak in and rather Thancred. Oh. He's just casually here. Ryan scaled the wall with remarkable swiftness. Vankra taught so well. Oh, is Ryan here? You know, Suyu was a really good villain. From the squelching noise they make when prodded and the vile stench, you conclude that these bats are bursting with livers. Brilliant. High five. He's so adorable. Are those them? Oh, Thancred. Thancred in Shadowbringers. Oh man, he had his moments. He was awesome. Perhaps you've deduced this already, but it seems Benthos have been raiding Clusian storehouses as well as those of the Ondo. Oranges, pumpkins, wheats. But we can discuss this after we see the livers safely back to Tolsath. It wouldn't do to keep him in suspense. Oh, while I'm here, I should start the Gunbreaker relic. Because I do quite like Gunbreaker relic. Shadowbringer. I just want to know what the step is, just in case that there's a part where I can just do passively while I just play the game. It's so adorable, this drone. My darling. Oh, little baby. I like that this is just Geralt with hair. Ridiculous. Oh, I like Shadowbringer. Okay, I mean, come on, it's... Ooh, Gunbreaker quote's kind of nice. Oh. Oh. This one. It's gotta be this one first. Okay, now what? How do I... Now that I have it, do I just stick it in a... Ooh, wait, I quite like these. Simple. Well, I claimed Lionheart, but... I'll figure it out later. Okay, we'll wrap up helping the Sahagin, or whatever they're called. Undo? I'm glad you had better luck than I did. I spent the whole time fighting one Benthos after another. I have a feeling there's more to this. So the Benthos have been stealing supplies from the Clusians. The venture is sure to steal from the Clusian and entail at unconscionable risk. Yet there's no denying the truth in other eyes. Do you happen to see a bird while you were in the caves? I insist there was one, but how? I know it sounds strange, but there really was a bird in those caves. I'm relieved to see you unspeakably beard. Oh, why is my helmet on? Oh, precious slivers. I knew you would not fail. Oh, very nice. We also found all manner of foodstuffs from Calusia and the Founder's Floor. Tell me, Torsas, does that seem odd to you? Not chat. Alright, good night, Bonita. It is brazen to be sure. I'm reminded of the rumors I've heard recently concerning a rash of thefts from Calusian warehouses. The perpetrators enter in the dead of night and are gone before anyone's realized what has happened. The Umoran army has been investigating, but thus far to no avail. Alright, good night, Bonita.
I love you.
Perhaps the reason they have struggled so is that Quarry is of the sea. The true question, then, is what we mean to do about it. Much as I would like to proceed to the ruins without further delay, we cannot allow the Benthos to carry on as they are. If I may, I believe the ruins are in fact key to the Benthos' plans. That's so. These ruins, which lie deep within the illuminated land, are a recent discovery. We have seen signs that the Benthos are preparing to claim them with all haste. We cannot fathom why, but in light of the knowledge they have been stockpiling resources. It is clear that their queen will soon give birth. They require space to raise their young, and food for both queen and hatchlings to thrive. Well, we can hardly fault them for that. Under normal circumstances, perhaps, but the condition of the tempest are far from suitable for farming. Its resources are barely blah 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 blah. They seek to bring an army. They claim we rebuffed them. Their queen only desires bloodshed. If they're planning to start war, that changes matters considerably. Indeed, I doubt this could be resolved without violence, but perhaps with a show of force we can convince them to see reason for what the die is cast. I would rather not risk your people in the attempt. If we travel to the illuminated land, is there a way we might identify the ruins ourselves? Yes! Once you reach its depths, go deeper still. You'll see a monstrous structure upon the sea floor. That you have come to know. That you have come to us is the will of the Ancient Ones. They have guided you here so they may drive out the usurpers. Those who seek to use their magnificent creations with a vile purpose. I have no doubt they will show you the way forward. I'm afraid that the dead do not speak quite so clearly. Nevertheless, we shall try not to disappoint. What we seek lies deeper still, beyond Amarot. I would call upon the assistance of another. Oh my. Level 80? I suppose... Level 80? I don't... Casting? Maybe casting? Why do these problems always turn out to be so much more complex than they seem? Can we have A simple, straightforward adventure for once. The good guy's good, the bad guy's bad. No drama or intrigue. It all ends with tea and tots. Oh, Alicia. Those are ancients. If only it was so simple. It doesn't feel all that honorable or heroic to strike first, but at least less bloodshed in the end. Wrong to me to be a bit excited. I know the circumstances are grave, but imagine what those ruins might hold. I would care not for what happened in Limsa to be repeated a world away. The Benthos know not what they do. Though our course hath yet been decided, to pursue it we must needs beseech the aid of a friend. I speak of Bismarck. Pray follow me to Sullen, that we might seek an audience with him once more. Alright. Oh, I want it. I do want it. Oh, there goes some of my gemstones. It's fine. Wait, is that... Can I just go this way? I really want to reach, like, an exciting moment in the story. This isn't Lakeland. I reached this step with nothing. Yeah, look at this. Nothing. Oh, it's pretty cool. I can't wait to awaken it. Oh, I didn't know it glowed purple. I quite like that. I actually do like that. I don't tend to like weapons that are overly glowy. So that kind of hits the right spots for me. press onwards to the Isle of Ken. I shall proceed myself on foot. You've perfected your technique. Urianger made a spell to walk on water, just so he doesn't have to swim. I like that there's a non-swimming duo. Just so, the water will be as glass beneath my feet, and provided the perch is fragile yet true. Watch closely. Oh, I certainly shall. Forgive me, but would it not be easy to perfect your swimming technique? Aye, 'twould be a pity if you drowned. Truly. Oh, hush, I'm sure it'll be brilliant. I don't believe you. What are the chances Urianger will just fall in? I mean, of course Urianger is too capable for that. He's done it! Incredible! I mean, is this safe? I'd be freaking out because, like, say he gets distracted and he falls in. Urianger? For the love of... Of course he does. I was partly expecting him to make it. Mine apologies. The technique that requires the purest of focus. And mine, 'twas lacking. To effect this magic, I went so far as to deal with the Froth, and with their aid, mine efforts finally met with success, albeit on a single occasion. Urianger, just get on a boat with us. I know not why I cannot repeat it. I thought I saw you waver a bit towards the end there. Perhaps you're simply tired? Bankred? It's nothing to worry about. Only a dizzy spell. That may not be wise to go for another swim just now. Thankfully, we have an alternative. A wonderful little invention, I'm certain you'll agree. It's called a boat. That happens to be sitting right there. There you go, my cute little... I must admit, I've been keen to attempt walking on water myself, though I know what Alicia would say. I'll stick to swimming, thank you very much. It's my fat cat. Do you think those two are really alright? Perhaps we should take a moment to rest. Before you make some quip about age catching up with me, you'd be out of breath too, if you had to drag Urianger out of the sea without so much as a warm-up. What sort of dealings with the Froth, I wonder? I will petition Bismarck's aid on our behalf. Let us pray my diplomacy proveth more effective than mine experimental magics. Oh, Urianger, you silly goose. I love that we're kind of... There's 2 expansions so far where we're just kind of having scenes with somebody you can't see. You speak with the voice of the king, little neighbors. I will not deny you. As before, if you seek what sleeps beneath the sea, I will be your guide. My kindness is as boundless as the depths, serene one. Before we depart, however, I would ask a favor. After our last fight, there are many creatures clinging to me. I am itchy. Move them and I will take you below. With all haste shall it be done. Oh, why do you stare at me so, Mr. So, did he agree? Aye, though I agreed to do a favour in kind. Regrettably, as 'tis not one I possess the power to grant, Bismarck hath asked us to cleanse his underbelly of barnacles. Alas, one must needs dive beneath the surface to do so. If I could master the power to walk upon it, it would avail me not. Oh, for heaven's sake, is that all? Bruce and I are more than capable of that. With the coach's blessing, we'll have done with it in moments. Better that than standing here and listening to all this nonsense. I'll take the right, you take the left. Now go! Oh, I love how sassy she is all the time. She's great. I'm in your depths. How do I hide my helmet during cutscenes? Character. Annually adjust visor. Notes. Battle effects. My headgear. I want to display headgear. It's not during cutscenes. It's fine. I'll look it up later. I really do feel every good story needs moments like this for characters to kind of relax a little bit and find out what they are like outside of all the serious moments. It's so important to build up, to show different sides of the characters. I'm on an elephant. Apologies for sitting this one out, but it did seem more appropriate for those of you with the Kojin's blessing to handle it. Take it you're finished? Would you please keep an eye on Thancred and Urianger? I'm still not convinced they're alright. The power to breathe underwater seems most convenient. Perhaps the Kojin might be persuaded to grant me it when we return to the source. I can swim after all. Well, that was disgusting. I pray will not be required to attend any other matters of personal hygiene. Thine efforts are most sincerely appreciated. I will inform Bismarck that we may depart without further delay. I wish you'd sit on my lap more often. What if I put a blanket over? Would you be willing to sit on my lap then? Much, much better. Thank you, little neighbors. I remember a long time ago, another did this favor for me. After the flood, when I chose this spot for my slumber, He came and made a home on my back. Ken was his name. When I grew itchy, I stirred, but he was not afraid. No, he asked me what was wrong. I told him the creatures of clinging to my belly. He dove into the water. He helped me. He was my friend. He told me he wished to live in peace, away from his people and their wars. This I understood. I treasured our time together, brief though it was, brief though it always is. But I remember him, and how he laughed when we flew. I remember when he slept. I too slept that day, and many days since. The light fades and the darkness returns. Ken sleeps, but in memory he laughs. Together we fly. I'm here. I'm awake. It feels good to speak and to be heard again. A shame others cannot understand me. If thou art willing to learn, I would gladly teach thee the language of man. Thank you, little friend, but it is time I grant you your request. But first I will take flight to cleanse my body and prepare. The dive will be swift, and I will not have you struck by errant debris. So, this island was named for a man. But easily the past is forgotten. Past not even 100 years ago, yet the truth has slipped from history. So many grains of sand. Might I have some explanation of what you just said? Or shall we all stand about making vague and mysterious illusions? Oh. While he maketh ready to deliver us unto our destination, Bismarck bade us to wait for him on the shores of Clusia. That's all. I feel as though there's more to it. Indeed, there was, but hath no bearing on the task at hand. I shall be glad to share the rest with you anon. Fine. Later then. If Bismarck requires time to prepare, might I suggest a short respite? For Urianger and Thancred in particular. Oh hey Orca! I'm just going through some Final Fantasy story. I heard there's a new Guild Wars 2 patch. Are you hopping on that? I require no such thing. I am the picture of perfect health. Or new patch in Guild Wars 2. Right now I'm doing a main story in Final Fantasy. Mine was but a momentary lapse in concentration. We're not on my account. You going for Guild Wars 2 again? Nice. Hope you have fun. I think one thing about playing subscription games is that you're kind of tempted to just play more of it just because you pay a subscription for it. For the past, I've been rearranging your display shelf. Ooh, nice. What do you keep in there? Like figurines? Why do I feel like you're a gunpla enjoyer? You mustn't push yourself, so please rest for me. Figures and models, yes. Oh, alright, if you insist. You too, Roos. You've been running yourself ragged. But I feel fine. Yes, ma'am. Part of the reason I need to clean a lot of subtle dust that need brushing and blowing. Oh yeah. I have a I'm really bad about cleaning. I should take up. I should take up after you. Yeah, it's true. I was wondering, what do you do when, like, with figurines, you gotta dust it, but like they're kind of fragile. It makes sense to just reorganize it after a clean. In that case, I leave the old man in your care. Rest will meet you at the split hall anon. Words of advice. Never let it show. When she realized she struck a nerve, she remembers. By the god, she remembers. In any case, we must be made to rest. I know a place in Solon that's better for it than most. Come with me. Well, two main ways. I use a model and her makeup brush. The gent don't get the stuff off, even if it's... Oh, okay, that's nice. I always wondered how people did it. With age cometh wisdom, or so I pray. Did you even thank the artisan at the Iron Bellows who repaired your fishing rod? I thought as much. Wait till I'll bring some dried fish and you take it as a token of thanks. There's an electric air duster with adjustable power output that we can generate amount of air depending on what you on your blood. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. May as well have a seat. You wouldn't want the elderly needs to give out. Oh, is this like a break time episode with these two? Like with statues and fixed figures, I can go harder since nothing will fall off. With models, delicate figures have to go larger downward damaged parts. Oh man. So I used to keep some figurines up on a shelf in the corner over there, but the cats knocked the shelf down. And oh man, some of those figurines, they got, yeah, some of them didn't make it, Orca. Dare speak, you think I'm on my deathbed? By the 12, I wish that girl wouldn't worry so much. Thy countenance belies thy words, master thou cred. Another reason why I can't have cats. Oh, cats are cute. Just look at that. Just look at that cat in the box. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. Like a record show, that I'm here under protest. Though I can't say I mind the view. Oh, just shattered the habit of your model. Oh, yeah. If you value things, cats might not be... If you have fragile things, cats might not be the right play. You'll need to cat-proof your house because cats can... They will actively knock things down on purpose just because they're curious. And if the abundance of anglers are any indication, even an amateur might land an impressive catch. Shall we try our hands at it? Help! Someone! Quickly! No such thing as fully... Oh, absolutely not. Cats are curious, so they will find a way in. It's Nightshade! We was attacked on the road from the Crystarium. Barely escaped with me life. I suppose he might have predicted this. You mean your help? For free? Thank you. I recall correctly, Nightshade is a local band of outlaws. I doubt they'll trouble us over much. No more than they already have by interrupting our relaxation at any rate. And cats are surprisingly smart. If they want to figure something out, they will take the time to figure it out. We was ambushed! I ran, but me friend, you weren't fast enough. Fortunately, this one was clever enough to bring us support. Never fear, Nightshade ain't no match for the god. Can you believe this? I don't even have anything worth stealing. Oops. These two not as well in hands by the looks of it. I'll not forget this kindness. Maybe we meet again. Get a turtle orca. Ooh, turtles are cool. Turtles are really cool. I like that they just sit on top of rocks and then they look upwards towards the heat lamp. Was that you, sir? Don't tell me you just deprived that poor fellow the honor of being rescued by the Warrior of Darkness. We had no idea you were in the area. Fancy us meeting again so soon, eh? Well, I believe I even recognize your companion. Ah, yes, from the infirmary. Got a message for the Crystal Exile. Did you not? It's good to see you back on your feet. On patrol, no less. It was nothing as official as all that. Strictly speaking, we're off duty. As we had a free moment, we thought we'd give a few of the last traveled roads a look. The god doesn't have enough hands to patrol them regularly, you see. That's admirable. There are so few so devoted to their duty, in Lakeland or beyond. Well, we've been talking about it for a while, and neither of us is satisfied with just seeing out our service. It feels like we could be doing more, like we should be doing more. It's all about having the will to help your fellow man, and the resolve to see it through. I remember you, the excitable one. Those are cool, but I don't really have room for them, unfortunately. I got a bunch of space, but it's mostly vertical, 3 floors. But keeping the moment, is fish what you got? Fish are cool too. Sorry, sir. I got a bit overexcited the other day. Couldn't get me words out. The name's Vonard, sir. I'm with the guard. But I don't just want to protect Lakeland. I want to protect the lot, just like the Warriors of Light. Sadly, our duties prevent us from venturing too far from our own little corner of Novrand. What we'd really like to do is travel, to better ourselves and go where the need is greatest. Well, I suppose I got space for small stuff I want. Everyone has to start somewhere, don't they? For now, if we can stop the Nightshade from robbing the odd fisherman, then that's what we'll do. Well, future heroes are the first, do you think? They want not for spirit. 'Tis but a pity that brought inspiration from so clouded a wellspring. Yet it avail us not to threaten idleness. We must needs press on if we are to bring Elizabeth's schemes to light. Determination just increases damage, I think. It pains you to think that the men with such pure intent are being made to serve Ascian ends. How directly. But they're right, people need heroes. The respite was cut short. I dare say we are all eager to avail ourselves of such knowledge as the ruins may hold. I doubt further contemplation of Elizabeth's imagination will be conductive to relaxation. We may as well make for the split hole now. I really want to see, like, exciting moment in the story. What the heck is this? Groundskeeper? Return to the soft-faced bloke? Are you riding a giant rice ball? It's a puff. What was it? Where's my mouth log? I got it from some Muggles. It's called a cloud mallow. I got it from these puffy white creatures that have tiny wings and they fly. And they go Kupo. And then if you use the thing, you shake and you leave seeds everywhere. It's cute. Man's. Oh, I just realized I don't have. I never set that up. Wait, is my Streamlabs even working anymore? Let me check real quick. Cause it's Streamlabs command. Oh yeah. Cat cam. Exclamation mark cat cam. You arrived rather early. Are you certain you did as you were told? I just noticed the cat in the box. Yeah, she's been in there for like 2 hours. She got out for a second, but then she's actually back. I'm actually surprised. I think that box is just the perfect size for her. For my kitties. They really, really like it. We cast the abnormal one. She doesn't like boxes. The moment I put the box out, they were immediately interested in jumping inside of it. Did you keep the paper inside? They quite like the paper. The one they use to make sure your stuff doesn't rattle around. "'Tis time. Pray make ready. Shall I try that next time? Yeah, give it a try. These two really love the paper. She doesn't like being in a kitty. Oh, that's different. Most cats I've known, they love being in. I think it's just like they just like being in somewhere cozy. Let me turn my. Okay. Unlike Emerald, the ruins we seek now are no illusion. There's no knowing what awaits below. We must hope that whatever slumbers in depths hope to shed some light upon his recent activities. I think maybe since I picked her up at the street, maybe she was dumped. Oh. That poor cat. It's true, when you take them off from the street, you never know what kind of life they led in the past.
Here we go!
Our fates are not yet sealed.
What class do I want to go as? I don't want to just go as Dark Knight. Take it easy.
Victory will be
Our
ours!
fates
Here we
are
go!
not yet sealed.
Poor sweet little baby cat. You have more cat butts. Those cat butts. I was thinking, whatchamacallit? Send you cat butt pictures. At least you got a ramen cat bed. Oh, those ramen, is it the ramen cups? Those things are so freaking cute. Perhaps 'twas Bismarck whom I ought to. Oh, for heaven's sake. The ramen cup, she's like the. Oh no! She's an unusual one then. It's okay. One of the great parts about cats is the fact that, you know, you never know what kind of personalities they're gonna have. I find it really endearing, but they're always so different from one another.
Now I've got you.
UI for a second. And I did not expect this to be a dungeon. He's just ramming through the rocks. The force of it. So it's nigh overwhelming. I did not expect a dungeon where we ride on Bismarck, a giant whale, and actually travel under the ocean. It's pretty neat. Insane. Those ramen cups are really, really cute though. I wanted to get one so my cats can have it, but I was kind of... I have mixed feelings because I'm not sure they will enjoy that in particular. I knew they would like, based on their personalities, I figured they'd like the tunnels. I'm glad the streamer bot works. It took me a little while to set it up. I love the jazz. My deepest gratitude, page 1. I like that this song is all jazzy. This is a better view of the kitties. Oops. It's gotten a bit tangled. I love that you're in the third jungle gym. I knew I'd want to spend a lot of time with my kitties. Just cause that's what is that a freaking devil gem? I knew I wanted to spend a lot of time with my kitties. So it just made sense. Extend the patio into the patio with oh, that'd be really cute. Yeah. Look at this thing.
So protect me.
Look at that face. Look at those teeth. I gotta admit, it's so tempting to change and add so many things for the cats. It's kind of endearing that your dad likes Lucy enough in order to want to extend a catio just for Lucy. Oh, was your dad the type of person to say they don't want a cat in the house? But then once the cat is actually in the house, they're all for it. I know a lot of...
My thanks.
He says hiding in your room from parents for like a month. Right? They always say no, I don't want... Like, no cats, no cats. no. But then once they have a cat in the house, the first day they'll tell you no. Like, you gotta kick that, you gotta get rid of that cat. And then a week later, they just kind of accept the cat's presence. And then after that, they just love it. Gotta go, you just clean your green chain, then you know how to get your hair. Alright, let's go, Orca. Oh.
I will not hold back.
Hope you have a nice, get a nice haircut. And enjoy it. Shave it. Shave it, shave it, shave it.
Now I'm certain.
This time a treat. Mistra.
This is going to leave a mark.
Mistra. Astra. Well, here's Astra. Mistra. I wonder where'd she go, actually. Mistra's actually pretty good about... Probably shouldn't be shaking the camera around like that. But Mistra's usually pretty good about showing up. Okay, Astra, you may have... Astra... Here you go. I saw Mistra. Mistra! Whoa, whoa, don't eat that. That's not for eating. Whoa, whoa. Look at this. Oh, did I show you? Look, I taught Astra a new trick. Astra lickies. Good girl. Astra lickies. Astra. High five. Astra up. Lickies. Isn't that cute? Oh, please. Excellent work. Have Licky lick your fingers sometimes to get help for. Oh, I would. You know, cats, they do like that. They do like it when you moisten a towel or your finger, so you could. Yeah, moisten your towel or finger and then act like you're grooming them. They really do enjoy it. Some of them do. Do say that cats do think of you as just big cats. Big, weird-looking cats. It really is endearing to have kitties, though. They're really.
I will end this farce.
I shall protect you.
That's the second time I got hit by that. Oh, this place is nice. Fancy. I liked about the story so far. It's funny that the break time that we were supposed to have with Bangkok, Urian Jane, we didn't even get to fish. Immediately interrupted. We went to go help out like the heroes that characters are. And then, when nothing happens, they simply, well, went right back to meeting everybody else. So they got absolutely best. It's about what you can expect for this group of people. I really like Dark Knight. When Heaven's Ward came out, when Dark Knight was new, I didn't like Dark Knight. It was kind of boring. It was just another... It played like the rest of the tanks, but less... with nothing really interesting going on for it. But I guess with Stormblood, it added a skill, the Blackest Night. Oh, look at her. Wait, are we about to murder the matriarch? That's actually kind of intense. the darkest night. Every 15 seconds I can put a shield on my characters. And yeah, it's very simple, but I like it a lot. If this shield happens to break, then I get to use one of my skills for free. It deals nice chunky damage. Very cool. Comes the hands. Look at those crazy hands.
It's going to leave a mark.
There we go.
Found the sanctum intact. At
let's turn to investigation. That was all of them, every last one. There were more gods, they'd be here by now. Come now, she was maniacal. The remaining Benthers. That's something. This place is crazy. They found a treasure of a home to live in.
This structure must have served an important function. And here are yet more crystals.
I too noted the crystal repository on the way. The Benthos seem to employ them in their spellcasting.
Oh, hi, baby. Oh, hey, baby.
In such vessels did the ancients preserve concepts, ideal forms to be drawn upon in the act of creation.
You don't want to come up? Okay. Look at this cat, Astra. Okay.
That so great an abundance should reside here lendeth credence to Ishtola's conclusion. This facility held great significance.
Is this an acid? Oh, it is. All the people who... These are all the... ancient ones. They come from where the Asians... As much the convocation, of course, but the stubborn fools turned a deaf ear to my warnings. I'd hoped that the defector at least would side with us, but I regret to report our overtures have gone unanswered. With attend your thoughts, Venat. Where you lead, we will follow. Ah, Venat. That is a name I recognize, because I have listened to her theme. Her theme is beautiful, by the way. I shall not speak ill of the convocation. They too seek only to secure the future of our star. Yet it is plain they will not countenance a permanent solution. That being the case, we must ask ourselves a simple question. Are we prepared to pursue our chosen course, even should it mean suffering the eternal condemnation of our brethren? If so, I see no further reason to demur. Let us bring forth the light that shall ever keep after the darkness in check. They're the ones that summoned Hydaelyn.
So, it was they who first summoned Hydaelyn.
Their discussion did seem to imply as much, yes. I cannot say I have ever heard of this Venar before.
For a certainty, Emet-Selch never uttered the name, speak though he did of the schism which Zodiark's advent wrought upon mankind. Some were of the viewpoint that his power must needs be restrained, and to that end did they call forth she who would serve as his shackles.
Hydaelyn.
We now know that it was this
She who
Venar
shall
to whom they
serve
looked
as
for
his
leadership.
shackles. Is Hydaelyn the one that granted our main character the blessing of light, and the reason why our main character is the main character?
And that this place, in all likelihood, served as their headquarters. The presence of such intimate records attests to that.
The level of... So they believe Hydaelyn is effectively a god. And in some ways it is. She is. And the fact that they found an ancient facility where they first summoned Hydaelyn is something that would break the minds of so many people if they found.
Did anyone see the source of the image?
And I still love how calm our characters are. They've seen so much. When they mentioned the echo,
device there? Then let us see what other secrets
that
it
is
holds.
part of being blessed by Hydaelyn. Like, the amount they're revealing in terms of lore is mind-blowing. Imagine being revealed the existence and the creation of your god. That's what's happening right now. That you worshipped. Vinod, please, why must it be you? If I may speak plainly, I would sooner it were another, any other. You are a leader. None can take your place. You know as well as I that but few support our cause. Far fewer than they who place their faith in Zodiac. If Hydaelyn is to stand a chance of opposing him, I am the only one who might suffice as her hearts. Rest assured, however, I shall not vanish from this world. The form I take shall ever remain my choice. Then I'll bless you no more. Only know this. You will be sorely missed. I wonder, is this how the convocation felt about Elidibus?
What? Forgive me, but did that not strongly imply that Elidibus sacrificed himself to become Zodiac's heart?
7 hells. Then who or what are we dealing with?
That means there's no more Ascians left. Not a single surviving Ascian. I'd always assumed Elidibus to be the same ilk of Labre and Emmett Selk, but the real Elidibus sacrificed himself before Sundry. That this facility shared intimate ties with Academia and NIDA may readily be discerned from the common element in their names. Based on mine observation, it is likely the forms housed here were conveyed unto the Academia only when required, thence returned for safekeeping. And yet, for such proceeded minutiae of large academic interest, I concede, there seem to be parties which did frequent these institutions that our thoughts should rarely turn, specifically the followers of Vinod and the Convocation of 14. Say not of the matter of Elidibus. Makes no sense. I was thinking immortal was bad. Someone explained to me how we're meant to kill a being who doesn't technically exist. No one may be able to activate the device again. I should like to hear those discussions ending. Device appears to activate with a form of their entombment, not like an Etherite. Beyond that, I can say little for certain, save that we should take this opportunity to see what other records it contains. No response. Confound it. If I may, my lady, the panel did formerly emit a soft yet perceptible glow. That it doth so no longer may be token the depletion of some sort of essential energy within. Given how long it's lain dormant, I think it fortunate it functioned at all. That might be, but if we can't get it to work again, We're leaving with more questions than we've answered. White-robed emissary hath ever named himself Olympus. If the shade spoke true, Olympus ceased to be air. Even the sundering came to pass. This calls to mind a truth that MSQ did once reveal in passing, that the names by which we know our foes are not those given to Asians at birth, rather the titles of office for the individuals of merit at such time as the role becomes vacant. Perhaps the little bits at Zodiac's heart and emissary with whom we are acquainted be not one of the same, but predecessor and successor. It's possible that the previous Olympus perished before the final days. There's the one we know could still be a survivor of the Sundering, and yet something in that explanation rings false. I'll remain for a time, not abandon my attempts to revive the device so soon. There's more to learn here, I can feel it. In matters etherology, I know none as capable as thee. There existeth the mean to learn more, thou wilt surely find it. Whilst thou art thus engaged, we shall attend to matters on the surface. Okay, well, I'll wrap things up here. Thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. I really appreciate it. And it's been... yeah, I'm loving the story. I will continue it Friday nights, along with the cat stream in the afternoon. And I will see you all again next time. Alright, bye-bye everybody. Actually, I suppose, well, my stomach's driving me crazy actually. Let's see. Okay. Urono Oki. They're going through the Shadowbringers story. In fact, I think they're ever so slightly behind me. So, let's go say hi. I'll be right back though.
Oh, cheesy chicken with raid. Hey, thank you for that. I believe you rated me like. Much as you are? I'd say so, yeah, like definitely like the most interesting part so far, so. Yeah, I just got done clearing the dungeon and it didn't go too badly, right? Basically my third time like tanking in like an actual like hard dungeon, so. Be right back for a few minutes, we'll be right back. Alright, no problem. I'm still gonna be going for a bit, right? So yeah, anyone that like came in, like just going through some Shadowbringers MSQ, right? Might be going back and like doing one of the current events like that's going on, right? The little like gold saucer event, or like the emote and the triple trout card, but that might be like in a bit. I'll see what I do after this, right? Yep, just going through some story, right?
To lead us to safety, have you? There is yet work to be done. There is a sight to bring a tear to the eye.
Do you recognize these scenes?
That I do. Indeed, there was a time when anyone and everyone would.
You like to watch everything, right? That's what you mean, Chainer? Like everything? Like. Let me see if I got like the gist of this though, right?
Until one calamitous day when the world was divided amongst 10 and 3 factions, sundering the land and all who dwelled upon it. And the worst part, no one could remember it. Not really. Just fragments and fleeting memories of an achingly familiar world. A vision shared, a paradise lost, preserved only in song, in scripture, and pain. Once upon a time. Yet here we find ourselves again, to look, learn, and remember.
And share with us the stories you know so well. We are listening.
Before the great sundering, there was one world. A world that knew naught but peace and prosperity. Until it was faced with a crisis, unprecedented, terrifying. Civilization found itself perched upon precipice, staring into oblivion. But through prayer and sacrifice, the will of the stars made manifest. Zodiac was his name, and by his grace was the calamity averted.
Okay, this is kind of crazy.
A savior mighty and magnificent, deserving of reverence and gratitude. One would have thought, yet some thought otherwise.
I wasn't even close. I didn't think it'd be like this, such a scale, right? Like Zodiac, that's crazy.
From the fears of these naysayers would rise Haida. She who was to serve as his shackle, to bind him and hold him in check. So they fought, and they fought, and they fought, and in the end, Heidelin was victorious. With all her strength, she smote him, dealing a blow so devastating that it split the very fabric of reality. Thus, Zodiac vanished and his being divided. That concludes today's lesson on long-forgotten history. Though I imagine your mother would offer a rather contradictory account, as is her wont.
I'm sorry, I can only assume I misheard. But it sounded an awful lot like you were implying both Zodiac and Heidelin are not gods.
What? Not gods of the first? Is that what you thought these paintings depicted? Or... Oh. They are gods after a fashion, yes. But no
That's some big lore right there. Okay. Interesting.
You have spun quite a tale. Yet you have not explained the role of the Ascians in all of this. How is it you are privy to ancient secrets lost to time?
Finally, you asked the right question. Shrewd questions warrant honest answers. We Ascians know because it is our history, our story. It was we who summoned Zodiac. We natives of that summoned paradise. Now, do you see why we yearn for the great rejoining? For our world, for our people, for all creation to be made whole again. Wouldn't you wish for the same?
Oh, truth nuke.
Like, actually, that's crazy. I want to say that's maybe like the kind of like the third time they've actually mentioned like the Zodiac so far.
Yep. Zodiac and Heidelin, the key players in this story. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Yeah, pretty good. That was actually like a definitely like big like important cutscene there.
I'm surprised you put your limit break smack in the middle.
I mean, I don't know. I think it looks nice right there, kind of just like fitting between the two spots.
What happens when you get 3 limit breaks though? Doesn't it go into the bar?
I think so.
I usually put my LB at like the very top. That way it doesn't miss, because it's the limit break gets really long. Like when you get it, it's like, oh my god, this thing needs so much space on its own. LB3's always fun though. I'm wondering if you use Dark LB3, but I don't think it's mandatory until a fight later. And I'm gonna make sure you use it in that fight, because I'm gonna go tank. I'll let you do it. LB's the bottom? Yeah. Actually, it's kind of... Where do I put my... everyone has their own HUD styles. Like, my limit break is at the very top, and I put my health bar at the top left. I think you see my HUD, right?
Mm-hmm, yep.
It's kind of like everything's on the top left. Kind of like some other RPG games, right, with like the health and everything. Like Souls games, right? Like the health stuff's on top. And
yep.
I have a feeling I kind of want to redo my... I'm kind of happy with where like my gauges are. I'm gonna try to figure out some other things. Like my cooldown trackers.
I think if I were to change anything like right now, I think I would try to shove everything like towards like the bottom, like where my inventory is at. Like I would just like move that because I don't really like need that here. Like the party, I think I'll like move that down.
Honestly, your inventory can take such little space and you don't even care about it.
Yeah.
You just need to know it's there so you know how full your inventory is. Which, by the way, sir, that looks very full. You have a lot of equipment in there.
But you know, I was like using the other skills, right? Unless there was like some I was missing. Like I was actually using Dark Missionary, Dark Mind, Shadow Wall. I don't think I was like rotating like you said. I was mostly like rotating Reprisal and TBN.
If you weren't rotating, you probably would have had a much harder time from what I've seen.
Like there was one spot where it was like kind of getting a little dangerous to me. Like everything I had on was on cooldown, like it worked out. But yeah, I was using everything unless there's something else I'm missing.
Yeah, I usually just use Dark Missionary is pretty nice since it's like just a 10% flat. I usually use it. One thing I recommend using it for is like whenever like raid rush happens, like the whole party gets hit, you pop that missionary because it's a party run mitigation. You combine it with reprisal, that's like 20% damage reduction. Because you debuff the. Well, I guess not. I'm not sure it's like exactly 20%, but.
I forgot about Shadow Drive. I keep forgetting how to teleport.
Yeah, you have a gap closer. It only works on enemies though. Even though it doesn't do damage, it only works on enemies. Which is really weird. I guess they don't want to give tanks the ability to like Shadow Strike your teammate. I don't know. It kind of sucks. It's like they only removed it because everyone was using it for damage. But it's just like, bro, just give it like 10 potency or something, so that way we keep the animation. Plunge was so cool, and they had to keep removing all the cool animations on Dark Knight, man.
Is there like any tanks that have like actual like movement?
Yeah, use your range attack, bro. You gotta use your range attack without the range.
It's hard to do that though, because like it's hard to target and like still move around at the same time on the pad.
If it's single target, it should be fine. Just left trigger your X. Is it? So left trigger X on end. Yeah, that's it. That's all you gotta do. It's a range attack. You just slowly
Oh, you mean like lasering? Like is that what you're saying? Like
yeah. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's still damage when you're not doing any damage, you know? No, not Flood of Shadow, unmend. It's left trigger X. It's near your AoEs, yeah, that one. That's your range attack. You use that when you're out of range. The other one, the laser, that's for AoE. That's a line AoE. It's got range to it, but it's not like enough to, like, I guess beyond what, 5? I forgot how long it is. Basically, if you're like 7 meters or more, you want to do your range attack for the most part.
Okay.
Or I guess as long as you're out of melee range, because I forgot. I'm not sure if it's actually better to use for the shot. Put it to pack of mobs. Yeah, that's one thing too. When you're walking up to a pack of mobs, range attack them before you get up to them. You got 20 meters where you can hit one of them first, and then they come to you, and then you do your That's why I put it next to AoEs. So you can switch. Just hit somebody and then go back to your AoE. Because AoEs don't need a target. Just pick a target really quickly, hit something, and then just spam your AoEs.
Alright, makes sense. I'll try to do that next time then.
The reason why I was like going to the front and pulling is because if I got the aggro versus everyone else, I can shield myself with Reaper because I have a barrier. So I can just break the barrier and be fine. But that's why I was running ahead of you, just in case if the other aggro's got or mob that aggro someone else.
Yeah, I was trying to watch that this time too, like seeing if like anyone's health like was really draining, because like I know I was like missing like one or two that would just kind of like de-aggro.
Where do you put your enemy hotbar?
He's a good student. He's had a good teacher. Teacher only as good as his students. Shinzen Miyagi told me that. Every time I have the chance to pass on a piece of his legacy, it's never the wrong choice.
Karate Kid Legends, PG-13.
Pick up the mobs or have your teammates run to you, bring the mobs to you, pick them up. But you get what I'm saying. Just to keep it simple. Green means stop, red means go. We're a little opposite day there. Yeah, that's another thing about the range attack too. If it's just one mob, right, on your list, you just target that one mob and then pick them off with range attack. That way you don't have to go back and grab it. It should be pretty easy to target one mob, especially if it's like, let's say like a range character has the mob on them. You can just right D-pad, you should pick the one or farthest, and then just range attack, and then you should go back to your AoEs.
Okay.
To be honest with you, the main thing that makes you a good tank is just, honestly, combat awareness. If you're just aware of what's going on the battlefield, you'll be a good tank. Because the main thing you gotta do with the tank is just positioning. Right? Like, if you're aware of what's going on, you position yourself there. And there's a lot of fights, especially recently in the Cold Crescent, where we have a tank pull the enemy into like a corner where nobody can get positionals. none of the melees can get positionals, and I hate it. Like, what is the tank doing? If you're a good tank, you will pull them out of the wall, right? Because usually, let's say you play mechanic, you dash them from the wall. If you're a good tank, you just pull them out of the wall slightly so that your melee can get access to the weird Or you can move it away so that melees can follow you. Remember in Tatiana, with like the vines, right?
Yep.
Basically, if you position her right, you can pull her, towards your melees, and then that way everybody, can have a better shot at getting her.
Making a Sarish, yeah.
Yeah, just like that. Just basically stuff like that. That makes you a good tank. That's pretty much it, because the defenses are straightforward. It's just knowing which is attack and what. Right, like, yeah, you are making good progress. I'm doing a lot better than yours. That sounds for funny. Was that minimum eye level or was that normal? I'm surprised that was minimum eye level because it did not feel like a minimum eye level run. It felt pretty fast. It was minimum. Oh, I did not know that. Okay, I guess you did really well then. If that was minimum eye level, I didn't feel it. Yeah, then you did a good job. Because if you do a bad job of minimum eye level, it'll definitely show. Your mistakes are more pronounced because you don't have your gear level to absorb your mistakes.
They're attempting to heal me less.
Yeah, I mean, it really helps that you have TBN. Like, TBN is nasty, man. This is 25% free HP, and you get attack out of it, too. No other tank gets, like, attack out of it. Like, Warrior, right? If I do Warrior. My cooldown right here, granted, this makes me, like, basically invincible in AoE, but I don't get damage out afterwards. You do. If your barrier breaks, you get an extra, like, free, what's it called? Flood of Shadow. Or City of Living Dead. I forgot you didn't have Living Dead the whole time. We were like, yo, use Living Dead, use Living Dead. You're like, what button is that? It's not working.
I mean, like, that's the scariest thing, though, because, like, I keep seeing my health, like, drop and getting, like, pretty close to death, so I'm always, like, wondering, should I pop it, like, right now, like, right now?
The only time I pop it is if your health gets to, like, 20%, maybe? Like, 20 to 10%? That way you have a little bit of, like, breathing. Because if you try to do it at, like, really low, like, oh, I say even 10% is too low. It's like 10% or less, you're probably gonna die before